Oh my god! Alright, what's going on, everybody? UFC 321 just finished, and this got to be one of the most dull, anticlimactic, it's too early in the video, crappy cards that the UFC has seen in a long time. The prelims were pretty good, but the main card was very disappointing, so I'm going to be going through the whole main card and giving my instant reaction to it. But real quick, before I get into the video, 94% of you guys aren't subscribed, so if you like UFC, pro boxing, or Misfits boxing content, I post 2 to 4 times a week on this channel at least, so make sure you guys subscribe. I appreciate you. Okay, so first fight of the night, Alexander Rakic versus Murzakanov. Now, I did not see this coming. Right away, wrong with the prediction, first fight of the night. We love that. So, I had Rakic. I thought this was going to be a one-sided beatdown, and it looked like it was going to be that at first. Rakic was really digging into the body kicks, but Murzakanov has very good footwork, and he was able to get out of range sometimes, but he was still getting tagged by some very hard kicks. And that's mainly all Rakic was doing. He was landing some nice teeps to the body down the middle. And there was one head kick attempt that was hard. But ultimately, Murzakanov just got his distance throughout the fight. He was overthrowing at first, and eventually he caught Rakic with a short right hook that dropped him and finished him immediately in round 1.
I know. Well, he's been going low with it as well. He's attacking.
Oh my god! What the fuck? That came out of nowhere. Wow. So now Murzakanov is undefeated, and it seems like he's going to have a lot for him, and this is going to catapult him into the division. Because like I said, a lot of his biggest tests were canceled for whatever reason, and I thought that was going to bite him, but it absolutely didn't. So I'm excited to see what's next for him. Next fight, Alexander Volkov versus Almeida. Now, I predicted this was going to be a very, very boring fight, even though I got this wrong too. But I'm so glad that they gave it to Volkov. Round 1, Almeida instantly landed a takedown. And when he had control, he just did nothing with it. It was atrocious. Even DC, Daniel Cormier, was saying on commentary that he needs to do more. And he usually defends the wrestlers in these occasions. Now, he was just trying to get to half guard. I guess he was trying to work into an arm triangle, but he didn't really get close. Volkov did good avoiding the submission attempts. And then Volkov was able to reverse position in round 1 and land ground and pound, which won him the round. I don't care if Almeida had more control time. About halfway through the round, Volkov reversed position and got ground and pound, so he won that round. Round 2 was undeniably Almeida because he just held him there the entire time. And Volkov really wasn't able to do much, but Almeida was just stalling, really, just holding him there, not doing much. Then in round 3, Almeida choked the fight. He choked the fight. In the biggest fight of his career, somebody that uses ground and pound to usually cinch rear naked chokes didn't do jack shit for ground and pound in this fight. The best ground and pound shot that he had was when Goddard was standing him up because he wasn't doing jack shit, and he did a late shot after the stand-up, which was extremely dirty, that apparently opened up Volkov's ear. I don't know why I'm having a stroke, but yeah, that was a very cheap shot. I didn't like that, and Almeida controlled him all around, but Volkov was landing more on the ground to the point off his back, where he won the round. Despite him being on his back the entire round, he won the round because Almeida did 0 damage. It is atrocious. This is the state of heavyweight besides Tom Aspinall. We can see why they wanted that John Jones fight so bad, but great performance by, it's not really. Volkov did a good job avoiding submissions, but that was a very boring fight. But Volkov gets the title shot, which he deserved in the first place because he got robbed. So that's good. That is very good. All right, so the next fight is Umar versus Batista. Now, I predicted that Umar was going to win, but I didn't expect him to grapple that much. Usually when you see 2 grapplers, it ends up being a striking matchup. But no, right away, Umar went for the ground immediately in round 1. And then he was getting controlled the entire time, but Batista was able to try to get a toe hold where Umar actually went back to his corner after a round, so I think it affected him a little bit. But yeah, Umar was just able to get his back Every time that Mario Batista was able to get away, he would just chase him down and bring him down again. Mario Batista didn't stuff a single takedown throughout the fight. Now, in round 2, Mario Batista was able to drop Umar with a knee to the head, and it was looking like the fight was gonna go the other direction, but of course Umar brought his ass down immediately, and Mario Batista wasn't really able to do anything off his back like Volkov in his fight. He was just getting moved around, and Umar wasn't really doing anything either besides controlling him. It was a very boring fight, to be honest with you. There were flashes of moments on the feet. I think in round 3 or the end of round 2. Oh yeah, it was the end of round 2. Umar landed some nasty kicks and some counter punches, but it just wasn't enough, man. It wasn't enough for Mario Batista. He didn't take enough advantages on the feet. He hurt Umar with the knee and then kind of backed off a little bit. That was a bit confusing, and then obviously he got taken down because of that. Mario Batista just didn't grit down when he needed to at the end of the fight because he was really down, and Umar was just able to control him basically all round 3. So, dominant performance by Umar. I still don't think he beats the top guys. Maybe everybody besides Merab, I guess, but I don't know, man. He just comes across as beatable to me, but we'll see what's next for him. All right, now for the co-main event. I'm not going to talk about this for too long because all the rounds seemed to blend together, to be honest. They were basically the exact same time, the exact same thing the entire time. So, I'm talking about Mackenzie Dern versus Jandirova. Now, I was very impressed with Mackenzie Dern. Listen to me right now. Mackenzie Dern has more balls than half of the grapplers on the UFC roster. Despite her having her biggest strength be her groundwork, she's actively going into wars, throwing hands and kicks. She has a very nasty jab, and that was dictating the striking basically the entire fight. She was doing a good job slipping off and throwing a right hand. But Jandirova was getting her down to the ground consistently. But it's kind of like Jailton Almeida. She didn't do anything with it. She wasn't landing enough ground and pound. Mackenzie Dern was completely active off her back, constantly throwing. Hey, yo, that looked crazy. Constantly throwing stuff off of her back. Elbows, punches, all that. Up kicks. So she was even doing more damage than Jandirova on the ground. So great performance by Mackenzie Dern. She has more balls than half of the UFC roster, it seems like. And Jailton Almeida. So she's going to be a good champion because she actually mixed it up. For all the people saying, oh, why are you complaining about wrestling? It's mixed martial arts. Exactly. So mix it up. That's all I'm saying. So great performance by Mackenzie Dern. Now for the main event. Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane. This got to be the most anticlimactic title fight of all time. Main event. Ciryl Gane is an idiot. Why are you double eye poking? That shit looks so intentional too. What an idiot. What a dumbass. So, right away, Ciryl Gane was working his low kicks, actually doing a very good job working his low kicks, moving. Tom was moving forward, but Ciryl Gane was doing a good job moving, and it was clear that Ciryl Gane was going to try to tire out Tom Aspinall. Was landing good body kicks, good shots, but Tom was still closing the distance and landing good shots. And even was throwing spinning kicks. He threw front kicks to the body. He looked very improved. And then, all of a sudden, Ciryl Gane goes like this. Boom, boom. Double eye poke. And then Tom Aspinall wins by no contest in the first round. That's as disappointing as it gets. I feel for Tom. He wanted to prove, and he just couldn't see out that goddamn eye. That is a real shame, man. Ciryl Gane is a dumbass. So they're going to run that back. Hopefully soon, because not many took damage. Maybe the February card. We'll see. But that was UFC 321. Man, that ended up being a boring-ass fight. Card. Ciryl Gane did that intentionally. A double eye poke by accident? Get the fuck out of here, dude. A double eye poke by accident, suck my white balls. So, that was a disappointing event. The UFC's going on a layoff for a little bit, so nothing until December, I believe, of any value. Boxing is having a great November, so I'm excited for that. And yeah, man, maybe I make a video on this eye poke situation tomorrow. We'll see, but that's all I had for you guys today. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that to see more of me. I'm still a small channel trying to grow, so every single one matters. Thank you guys for listening to me yap like usual. God bless every single one of you, and peace out.
I think they do a show and stuff.
What's your favorite song?
Oh, and I can't explain that. I love music.
You love all kinds of music?
Yes, but except for hip hop. Well,
You don't like hip hop?
and no, not too much.
You know I've been rapping, I all be practicing, I'm hopping on top of the game. I'm spitting the fire, my phone, the light, amongst they call me Kane. Get people to talking about I'm a walkers, I do not fuck with lames. People stay hating them lyrical saying cause Mo's igniting the flames.
Sign that pill, the pressure give you lecture when you sign that deal. World stand still, the devil offers something when you take that skill. Shit get real, and the pussy gobbing, going in like Batman. I don't need a shorty came right over and she backed up. Now we moving cause I'm fucking raised in the bathtub. Crazy how the fucking only started with a back rub. Now we in the city fucking dancing in the sack love. You steady fucking switching, stay up in your fucking lane. And shorty super soaker, I can hit your ass for range. Shorty doing ass and you knowin' where it's going. Steady sipping codeine, yeah you knowin' in my potion.